Hey, welcome back everybody. So the last video we talked about going for that discovery flight, seeing if you feel like aviation and flying is the right thing for you. And if you're joining this video, likely you got the bug. Congratulations on your first discovery flight. Today we're going to talk about the very next step that you need to take to make sure this journey is right for you, and that's getting the FAA medical certificate. I'm going to show you a complete walkthrough and guide on how to do that right now. All right, so the first step is deciding which FAA medical certificate you're going to apply for. Most students usually start with the third class medical. That's the minimum requirement to begin flight training and fly recreationally. Some people, especially those aiming for a professional aviation career, choose to get the first class medical right from the start. The first class meets the highest FAA standard and keeps every career path open to you, because airline careers and things like that, they are going to require a first class medical. So it's best to go ahead and find out if there's anything that would prohibit you from doing that, especially in the long term, before you get thousands of dollars into this journey and then find out later that, hey, maybe you have a medical condition that prohibits you from flying airline, but you can still do other careers. So if that happens to you, don't get discouraged. So if you have aspirations for a career pilot, make sure to go ahead and just knock out that first class medical certificate. Otherwise, if you're just doing this for fun, for recreationally, you want to fly you and your friends and your family around, just do a third class, you'll be totally fine. Usually the cost is about the same for each as well, unless you're over the age of 35, I believe. If you're over the age of 35, there is an EKG test on your heart. Sometimes that will require an extra cost associated with it. Typical cost is going to range from about $150 to $200, give or take. Once you decide which certificate you're going to need, the next step is to find the FAA MedXPress application and fill out and complete that. You're just going to have to enter history, your medical history, your medications, basic info about yourself. Once you're done, you'll receive a confirmation number that is required for your appointment. So make sure you don't skip this step. From there, you can Google FAA AME locator. This is the next step. You have to go to an FAA designated doctor. Your regular physician cannot issue this medical certificate, by the way. So you do have to find a specific one. Once you're into this, you'll see designee types, select AME, and then you can do a specific search for a person if you know their name, if you have somebody in the family or somebody you want to go to, maybe somebody that your flight school recommends. Or you can do a location search by city, state, etc., and just find the one closest to you. For that, you can select what it is for, whether it's for that first class like we talked about earlier, if you want to go ahead and get that knocked out just to make sure there are no health issues with anything you want to do for your future career. Or if you're just wanting to fly for fun or with family, maybe do some local stuff, third class or second class would be totally fine. The second class does include some commercial jobs as well. Next, you're going to need to bring a couple things to your appointment. Again, make sure you have that confirmation number, government issued photo ID, passport, driver's license, a list of any medications, any relevant medical records, and your glasses or contacts if you use them. Now, the exam itself is actually very simple and a standard medical evaluation. It's just a standard physical. The majority of their time and your time is going to be spent on just checking your eyes and ears, seeing if you're able to see well and hear well. Don't get freaked out. There's a couple tests that are involved. You're going to look inside the little eyeglass thing, make sure you can check your vision. They're going to check your peripherals. And then you're going to do, if it's a first class, you're going to do a color blindness test. You're going to just look at basically almost like a QR looking image. And then you're going to have to be able to tell like the number inside the circle, those kind of things and things like that. So don't get freaked out. Super quick, super easy. And they can always help you if you have any questions. Well, guys, if everything is in order, you're going to walk out of there with your medical certificate in hand same day, or with proper expectations on what they need from you and anything you need to do going forward. With that, guys, that completes this walkthrough for your AME and medical certificate for your next step on your flight training. So continue to join me. We're going to do this together. And on the next video, we're going to be introducing some gear and items that you need before your first flight. So stay tuned, and thank you so much for watching. I have one last thing for you. This video is going to go live on Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas to you and your family from mine. I hope and pray you have a wonderful Christmas this season. I know for many people, Christmas is actually a very hard time due to family. So do know that I'm praying for you guys, and I hope that this year you will have a wonderful Christmas and that you will know that there is somebody that loves you and appreciates you I, for one, appreciate you for watching this video and taking the time all the way through to the end. So thank you. Merry Christmas. I'm praying for you.